What's going on, everybody? Jerry at 3DHP. Do you like Stargate? Do you like resin printing? Got something cool to talk about right after this. Welcome back. How do you like the new short intro? I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. But anyway, Sanix 3D has a really cool Stargate model that I'm going to be printing today. I'll be doing it in resin on my Uniformation GK2 resin printer. He's got the Horus guards at 1/6 scale, a male and a female Horus guard, the Stargate behind him. FUNCRECOL was nice enough to send me out a bunch of their gray resin so I can print this all out in their gray resin. And they sent me out another bottle of their blue translucent resin that I can do the water effect in. It's all 1/6 scale. It's going to be really cool. Now on the files, when you buy these from Sanix, you can get them pre-sliced for lychee, or cheetah box, or just the plain STLs, and you can position them or size them up however you want on your resin printer or your FDM printer, however you choose to print them. Well, I'm using the pre-supported files in 1/6 scale from Sanix for cheetah box. I'm using the basic versions like 1.94 on cheetah box, something like that. I'll show you a picture here on the screen. Once they're sliced, you can see my settings. Now the gate in one piece is too big for the GK2. So I took the STL version of that are cut up. I laid them on the bed. I added supports. Auto supports, very easy to do. And then I'll get that printing. And then a water effect I'll do in one piece. And that's going to be really cool. So let me show you the files in cheetah box, what they look like. We'll show you some time lapses. We'll show you the model in pieces and glued together. It won't be painted, but the water effect will be done. I really think you're going to like it. So please like, subscribe, and share. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And here we go. Oh, and one other thing. If you're wondering why do I have my Canon DSLR set up on my resin printer, why do I have the lid open? Well, I have a cable here from Uncle Jesse and Andrew Sink. It's a resin lapse cable. I plug it in on my camera. When I start a job, it takes pictures. It'll take like thousands of pictures of each project that I'm doing, so when I show it to you here in a little bit, it'll look like a video seamlessly. And yeah, it's a cool cable. I'll have a link down below, but you can find that. I'll put it on the screen here. bigcartel.com/products/resin lapse. And yeah, it's great to have. You take the cable, you run it inside your resin printer, and it has to get light. It's a photosensitive tip on it, so the UV light, every time it lights up a layer to cure it, it takes a picture. Really cool feature to have. And I think it only works with Canon cameras. You'd have to check on their website, but really cool to have. But that's why the camera's here. That's why the lid's open. Just thought I'd let you know if you didn't already know that. Here we go.
In the heart of the city where the lights never sleep, there's a place called 3DHP, where the freaks meet. They got the gadgets and the gear. Gonna blow your mind. Printing in 3D, cutting through space and time. Laser engravings and resin prints, they do it all. CNC engraving and cutting. They stand tall, they're the masters of creation. Pushing all the limits, hanging with their souls, bringing colors to life in it. In the depths of the studio, the machines call
Okay, for the water effect on the Stargate, we're going to use FUNCRECOL's clear blue, so translucent blue. I've used it in the prior video, and I was just about out, so they sent me another bottle to do the effect. And once again, we got paperwork with recommendations and all the different types of resins that they sell. And we got a sample of their curing UV putty. I noticed these randomly come in different boxes, but this is really good stuff. Works great. Got the vat all cleaned out. I used a couple drops of Rain-X, as I always do. Put in the vat, wipe it out with the blue shop towel. It helps relieve a lot of the popping. Works good for me. Can't wait to get the GK3 and try it out. It's going to be awesome. Don't have a date on when that's happening though, but hopefully in the near future. Ready. Pour away. Boy, that sure is pretty. Wow, love that. Looks very cool. Bring you guys in for a close-up. That is some awesome stuff there. Let's keep going. Alright, that got done. Let's see how it came out. The Stargate. Oh wow. That is a beautiful water effect for the Stargate. Check that out. FUNCRECOL Blue Resin is unbelievable. That looks so cool. And once again, I always close the cover so I'm scraping off the build plate. No debris or anything from this flies back in the vat. Because if it does and you don't know it, or you have a part or something missing when you go to do your next job, you don't want the build surface to come down, hit the FEP, cut it, tear it, break your screen. Multiple things could happen. So, better safe than sorry. Time for the big reveal. We finally got to the end of the video. Man, these look good. Those guards are awesome. The female guard and the male guard. Yeah, I went ahead and I got the guards all glued together. They're ready to be primed and painted. But I had zero problems with their resin. Resin printed perfect. Not one support missing. And as you've seen my settings on the screen, I'm basically running stock settings. Everything came out great on the GK2. And check out that Stargate. Oh, that came out nice. That is pretty. Very cool. Now, when you do this, you can simply print the guards that have that key right there on them. You can glue them right in place. One on each side. And there you got your whole diorama good and ready to go. This needs to be primed and painted. But I chose to print their bases separately. These do not have keys in them. And then I reprinted some bases with the keys, which I'm not going to glue those. I can just slide them into place depending on how I want to display the gate. Whether I want them all together or if I want them in the forefront with the gate in the background. Now the Stargate is not glued together. The stairs are glued to this piece. The Stargate is glued together, but the gate is not glued to the base. The water effect is not glued. That way I can simply pull this out, take out the water effect, prime it, paint it, put it back together, and then glue it. Then these won't glue in, depending on how I want to display it. The guards are all glued together. But yeah, came out beautiful. Zero problems. The gray resin has a real slight odor, not bad at all. The translucent, I don't notice any detectable odor. But yeah, so cool. Sanix, man, you rock, buddy. Done an awesome job here. Love Stargate, and I'm sure all you guys watching love Stargate also. But those Horus guards came out great. Be awesome when I get it all painted up. If I ever get it painted up, but hopefully I will. Yeah, and go over to FUNCRECOL over on Amazon. I'll have a link down below in the description. Check out their gray resin. They got many different types of resin. They got their translucent resin. I've done a prior video, but that water effect came out great. Thank you to all my YouTube channel members. I'll list them here on the screen. You guys are awesome. You help make the channel go. Thank you for all the donations that I get and all the companies that help me out. But man, beautiful. I love this. I hope you guys do too. Oh, let's check out the back. Very cool. That's the dark side.